Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing very well in this new year. I wanted to talk about a short and easy but very powerful self healing that you can do every day if you want to or when you feel inclined. So, the first thing you have to realize is that we're going to work on the chakras. There's the base chakra, and then the sacral, which is just below your navel. I'm going to include the navel, the solar plexus, which is just where your stomach is, your heart chakra, your throat, your third eye on your forehead, and your crown. And these are the chakras that, when I talk about putting your hands on the chakras, this is what you do. The first thing you need to do is lie down. So you lie down on a bed, preferably, so you're comfortable, and just have your arms to your sides. And then what you do is you put your left hand on top of your head, like on your crown, and with your right hand, that's where you do the sequence. So the first sequence is you have left hand on your head and your right hand's on top of between your legs. So you put your hand there and just leave it there. Now what's going to do is it will make a conduit. So you're going to almost do a Reiki. The energy coming out of your hand will be flowing down through all the chakras to the base chakra. Now, normally I just say to people, stay there as long as you want. Now, I'm not talking about just 5 seconds. I really mean you need to stay there for a few minutes until you feel that whatever was happening has stopped happening, or it's not so hot anymore. If it's very hot, I would stay there for that time. And the next one is you move up to the sacral, do the same thing. Left hand on the head, the crown, and your right hand just under your belly button. Now you go up through the sequence into your navel like that, and right up to the top, until at the end you've got 2 hands on your head. Now the reason it's easier to do this when you're lying down is because it's more relaxing for your arms. But if you want to, you can sit up and do this too. I just find it's a bit more constricting when you're sitting up because your body isn't as open. It's not as easy to put your hands in places when you're doing it. And it can be quite tiring, particularly when you get to the top. You can sort of lean your hands, your elbow, you can lean your elbow on a pillow or something, your left elbow, so you don't get as tired holding it there. What this will do, it will charge up all the chakras. It also charges up the channel between your crown that you're working to whichever chakra you're on, and it creates like a cleansing. It cleans every chakra out. It's like if you think about it like a circle, it's going down and it's coming up and cleaning it out. You're making like a clearing of each chakra through the crown. I do it very often because I think it's a really powerful healing practice. You can also do this on someone else. So if you've got another person who wants a healing, you do the same. You can put your left hand on their crown, on the top of their head, and you start moving up the body. They'll probably tell you that things are happening. If you feel things happening, you get any pain or numbness or tingling or strange feelings and whooshing through your body, just stay with it because that's the energy releasing. Sometimes I've done it and felt whole parts of my leg or my top of my head or my around where I'm working all lifting off or making some weird things I've never felt before. I used to do healing. Therefore, just be patient with it and let it happen. At different times when I do it, I notice there's different sensations. Like maybe if I did it on Tuesday, there was a lot of activity around my solar plexus. It got very hot. I stayed there for a while. And then the next time I do it, it's maybe around my throat. It's be changing because you're always changing. But what you're doing is you're clearing the chakras, you're giving yourself healing, and you're enabling your energy body to get stronger and vibrate higher and clear any old energies. You can also set up a mantra in your head before you go that you want to clear out old energies or past emotions or poor thinking patterns like old thought forms you want to let go of. You want to maybe give healing to your stomach or if wherever you are, or if you're on the heart chakra, you can tell it to give healing to your heart or your thyroid on the throat. You can set up, and when you're doing it, if you want to, you can do the colours of the chakras as you're putting it in. That's up to you. The base, this is what they say, okay, so the base is like red, and then the sacral under the belly button is orange. I usually do the navel, sort of an orange-yellow. The solar plexus is yellow. The heart, some people would say it's green. I think there's pink there too. And the throat is blue, The third eye is like a violet, and the crown is like a white light. If you want to do that, you can do that as well. Some people actually hold a crystal as well, and I wouldn't suggest you do it on the top of your head. You might find it hard to hold, but that's up to you. But you can have crystal in your palm if you want to, and as you go up, hold the crystal and place the crystal and go up. It's a great healing. It's quick. It's pretty easy. I usually do it in the afternoon if I'm having meditation, or I'll do it just before I go to sleep. And sometimes if I wake up early, I'll do it then. I just do it intuitively, and you'll be able to do it intuitively. When you work on other people, if you have other people who want to do it on you or vice versa, they will also get sensations. If they're working on you, they might get the sensation in their hand of the pain, and you might also get sensations when you're being worked on. It's a great healing to do. I hope you have fun with it. I read it in some book. It had some special name, but I can't remember what it was called now. But it's like a sequence. And I think you should really play around with it and experiment with it with you or other people. And I think you'll find it quite powerful. If you have any young children or adolescents who are happy for you to work on them, I think that that would be good as well. With the base chakra, if you're working on someone else, you have to sort of have permission. Sometimes it's nice to have a blanket on top of the person. Or you can just put your hand a little bit off the body if you want to, if they want some kind of privacy in that area. And that's how you do that one. But I kind of feel most people are pretty good with it if they know what your intention is and they really want the healing. You can try the other way. I've done it the other way with my hand on the right and gone up as well because I was kind of interested in what that would be like. And there was a difference. I don't know what the difference was. I can't really tell you, but I know it's different. And so you could experiment with doing it on the reverse, and that way you put your right hand on your crown and move up with your left. The person who maybe invented this or whose idea it was did it this way for a reason. So I usually tend to do it that way, and it could be just the polarity aspect of it, which means the way the energy is running. But if you want to try it the other way, you can try it the other way. You're not going to hurt yourself. It's just all healing, isn't it? Good luck with this one. Have some fun with it. I enjoy doing it. It's so quick. It's so easy. Sometimes the session I do will take maybe less than 5 minutes. It goes up really quickly, I know. And other times I'll be there for 15 minutes slowly just going up the different chakras. It's great to do healing on yourself. It means you want to get better. It creates a really positive idea about getting better. And so I really highly encourage you to do any healing on yourself that you can, of course, but to use this one as well. Hoping you're doing well there, and we'll have lots of interesting things going on this year in the world, I think. So these podcasts could get quite interesting, I think. Forward to our next podcast. Lots of love and light to you.